Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Achak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great wisdom and salutations to all sincere Akimad that are pushing this gospel in all righteousness and in all sincerity. I just got my hand on a interesting bit of information right here, okay? So this is a act or a let's just call it a decree that has been made in Australia. And we already understand, what is going on right now in Australia, complete fascism, complete, authoritarianism, all these different buzzwords that these freedom loving so-called, these so-called freedom loving Edomites love to use when it talks about how the government will start, putting them on, the government will start forcing mandates and forcing them to and taking their freedoms and their liberties away. And we know that that's going on heavy in Australia, prayers to the brothers that are out there. But now, even more decrease, even more forced, even more decrease and more heavy burdens are being put on the Australia right now. And this is just the one of those decrees that has just been put out, and it reads Public Health Act 2016, instrument of authorization to supply or administer a poison, and it's basically going into the jab. These are the words of the actual Australian government, not ours. Okay, because you go into this website right here, it's the government's, rather the ruling body, or I don't really know what to use for it. Um, I'm forgetting that I don't really know. So okay, I have got to just go to that. Okay, the Western Australian government. I think this is their own decrees, their own acts, and it reads guidance and authorization by the Chief Health Officer under the S197 and S198 Public Health Act 2016 to authorize relevant Australian Defence Force employees to apply and administer the stab. And this is basically going into what that the Australian government will soon put out this decree in which there are defense officials going into the military will be going door to door and be administering forced stabbings, forcing you to take that stab, forcing you to take the vaccine, the rocks. I've forgotten the thing that the brothers like to use. The brothers use now, the vanessa. And if you don't do that, they already have the female camps ready for you out there in Australia, all right? So yeah, that's basically what this is all going into, and this is just the beginning of it, because you know how Esau likes to do it, with gradualism. It starts in one country and it spreads up onto all the other different countries, because all these various countries that our people are scattered into, whether it's Babylon or whether it's any country in Europe or even in Africa or even in Asia, South America and the like, they all don't make no mistake. They have this act, this decree in their constitution as well, in which the military can for in which the military can basically force people to take these stabs, in which they can make that decree that the military goes door to door, and anybody that refuses to take it will be thrown into prison. And this is all prophecy, okay? Now it's coming, it's starting to all come together. All right, the FEMA camps, the force decrees, the military actions, and the medical martial law. It's all starting to come together, and it's coming together in the form of prophecy, which of course that's the ultimate link between everything that is happening on the earth right now, right there, prophecy. So let me get this preset real quick. Revelation 2, and I'll start from verse 10. So this is the book of Revelation 2 verse 10, and it reads, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall come. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And that's basically what is about to happen, because it's already an established fact that the sincere men that are in this truth are not going to take whatever these devils put what they'll put to us, whether they, no matter how they say, no matter how much they tell you that it's good for you, and no matter how much you tell you that it's for your benefit, us we that are in this truth, we're not going to fall for that. We're not going to go down that road. And what is going to happen is because we refuse to, because we refuse to take this Vanessa, because we refuse to take the MOTB, we're going to be thrown into prison. We're going to be put through all kinds of tribulations, all kinds of hell, and even going as far as losing our lives, the beheadings. So let me also get that in the book of Revelation 3. So, okay. Yeah, so, okay. But yeah, I believe that is in Matthew 24. So just let's look for that. So I can just look for that. Okay, Revelation 20 verse 4, and it reads, And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. All right, and if you refuse to take this mark, this is what Esau will do to you: throw you into prison. Okay, torture and behead you, they torture and eventually execute you, because because basically you will be against his system, against his new world agenda. And we already know what the scripture, and we've already been warned about all this from the scriptures, and we already know to not take the mark. We already know to not try to save our lives, because if these things happen, we do, we keep the faith of the Most High, all right? Because you understand that we even upon, even if we are put to death, we will still be delivered. That is that Revelation 2 verse 10 that I read. Be thou faithful unto death, and the Most High will give us a crown of life. So I wanted to get to this right here, because the reason why these decrees are going forth, the reason why Esau is talking about, sending his military, his soldiers, his forces, using his blessing to enforce, to enforce, the whole, the taking of the Vanessa, is because of he's trying to get the elect. Okay, he's trying to get, the men of the Lord, the Israelites, and the one and those of the elect that are scattered among you Israelites. So this is the book of Second Ezra 16, and I'll start from verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. And that's right, because the brothers are always been bringing out how the governments have these different lists, the blue list, the green list, and the red list, I believe. And how the blue list is basically filled with people that are against the system, but they can still be, persuaded to change their mind and to be for the system. The green list are those that are completely and wholly for the system, and that system that I was speaking about is the beast system. Okay, the green list are those that worship the beast system and they are wholly given to the system and will do everything that this system requires of them. And you have the blue list of those that are against the system, or those that are skeptical of the system but can still be changed. And then the red list is where all of the elects are, which are basically those that are completely against the system. And the only option is what, to put them in prison or even to go as far as to execute them, because you will have brothers that will be martyred for this truth. Okay, and those times are coming. The times of Jacob's trouble are coming. The times of, this Esau, trying to crown his new world agenda, his success is coming as well. The times where we'll be tested, where we will be tried, where we'll be tempted, and our faith will be put to the test. These times are coming, and they are becoming more. They are coming, right. They are coming, and in fact, they are already here, right? Because you already have a lot of brothers that are already starting to make sacrifices for this thing. Okay, brothers that lose their job because they refuse to take the Vanessa, and brothers that can't even go to different various places because they refuse to take the Vanessa. All right, you already had the first trials, the first tests of your faith going out. Okay, but these times that are coming are going to be even worse than anything that we have actually seen. right? Because now he is going to start putting boots on the ground, going to start enforcing. They're going to start using more force to bring his enterprise to a success, and that's basically what is being seen here. Because this is something that was declared and written since 2016, but now it's being brought out in 2021 because he is getting ready to actually put this into action, and this is just showing you how far back this whole plan these plans have been made. All right, so that's the gradualism we speak about. This is showing you how far back all these plans have been made since 2016, and now, now is the time. Now is the time that it's time to enforce this act that has been put in place. And like I said before, majority of the governments in the world, majority of the countries in the world have this same act, have this same law in their constitution, and they can easily use it at any time in order to forcefully push the agenda of the elites of Esau Edom, because that is all because that is all this is about at the end of the day. All right, so let me just end it right there. I just wanted to bring out this bit of information. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash, Wa Abad Babal, and through the Spirit, I hope you Akim and you Akwat are edified. Shalom.